and Redford's pictures have always done well internationally, and while films do speak a universal language, through the magic of movies, so somehow do the actors.
Disse lui. È tutto molto chiaro, vedo.
Aha, und er sprach. Klar und deutlich sehe ich's. Haha, fit-il. Je vois bien clairement que le démon s'y connaît à ramer.
Coming up, the man of adventure reveals the secrets of his action movies and a peek at his latest love story, Havana.
He was a lifelong lover of the outdoors, and Sidney Pollack, as a director, has an eye for the sweeping vista. And one of their early films together, Jeremiah Johnson, takes place almost completely out in the raw elements. And the experience proved that both men have a penchant not only for adventure films, but for adventurous filmmaking. Adventure has always been a part of Robert Redford's film career. His characters are often willing to risk their lives in the name of survival.
Beat you to the bottom.
Or willing to live life on the edge, just for the thrill of the chase.
Sending you down, Hobbs. Class B ball.
I won't do that.
You're going down.
It took me a long time to get here, Pop. I won't do it. I came here to play ball.
Or stand up to conventional wisdom in order to prove that the impossible is in fact possible. When Redford and Pollack work together, the films they make cover a wide range of style and emotion. But more often than not, there is one recurrent theme.
Well, adventure is a big part of, I certainly love it in life, and it's a big part of the pictures we do together. I think Sidney's very good with action. I love action sequences. And I love adventure.
In 1972, on their second film together, Redford and Pollack found all the adventure they could handle on location in Utah shooting Jeremiah Johnson. Jeremiah is a man who leaves civilization behind, and the film tells the story of his struggle to survive in the wilderness. In the end, he learns as much about himself as about the world he lives in. The behind-the-scenes struggle to get Jeremiah Johnson to the screen required an unusual commitment on the part of Pollack. The studio was afraid the film would be too expensive to make on location and felt the budget was more suited to a Hollywood set. But Redford and Pollack were convinced that to convey a sense of realism, they had to utilize the rugged Utah landscape. The problem was convincing the studio they could do it on budget.
We offered to put Sidney's house up for collateral. And I'll never forget coming from the meeting with Big Victory and saying, hey.
He offered to, as though he could put...
So I said, Sidney, great, we're going to go for it. We're going to make it. He said, yeah, my house, huh?
That, in a nutshell, is the story of our relationship. Because I put my house up, we were able to make this picture.
The risk paid off. Pollack got to keep his house, but the location proved to be formidable. Cast and crew endured hardships unusual even for a movie location.
We found every way to cut a corner that was humanly possible. From eating outside in the freezing, the food would stay hot about 30 seconds. You'd go get the food, and by the time you got to some place where you'd stand in the freezing snow, it was frozen practically.
Every scene presented a new series of problems.
The one that was probably the toughest, at least for me as an actor, was the one on the stream. We had to do it really in one take because it was about 8 degrees above zero.
You know how cold water can be when it's moving without freezing? This was fast-moving water. I'm telling you, this was iced water, below iced water. And
I can tell him because I was in the water.
Well, I was going to make you a hero, and you can't kind of do that.
I'll do it. I don't trust you. So I was in the water hoping we could get the one take. And really, about halfway through, I was gone. There wasn't anything I could make work. And then I had to stand and exchange looks with an Indian on a horse. I could not, I mean, thank God I didn't have any dialogue. I could not move my mouth. That was tough, because that was hypothermia time, you know.
3 Days of the Condor is also a story of survival. But rather than battling Mother Nature, Redford takes on Big Brother, the CIA. The movie co-starred Faye Dunaway as a woman who reluctantly agrees to help Redford expose a CIA plot to take control of Mid-East oil fields.
What interested Sidney and I was the idea that you could create a character and a story around a man who had to think in order to live, to stay alive.
Do we have plans to invade the Middle East?
Are you crazy?
Am I?
Look, Turner.
Do we have plans?
No, absolutely not. We have games.
From the beginning, Robert Redford knew exactly what he wanted from an acting career.